My next question is going to stem from that, saying that, well, let's assume that we are able to convince an organization that they should train their employees. The question is, how can such organization know which areas to focus on for such training in terms of individual growth? How can, for example, a manager will be able to identify the individual growth needs of the team members?
Yeah, so I believe that you start first by doing a semi-formal assessment. You ask the individual where do they think they need to grow,
Hmm.
right? So you want to understand how they think and if they see things the way that their leaders see things, right? So you'll start there. Then you get into some more formalized assessments, like you can do a DISC assessment, you can do an emotional intelligence assessment, you can do, I like to call it communication assessment. Um, so then in those assessments, you're going to find out strengths and weaknesses. You're going to find out areas that people need to grow in, right? So
Hmm.
then you start there. But I believe that every organization, no matter what sector they're in, should start with communication. I don't believe that there's a organization on the planet. Now make sure your audience hears me out on this. That there's not an organization on the planet that could not get better at communication,
Hmm. It's
right?
true.
So you start there and find common ground, and then you move on to other things because it'll come up during a training. It'll pop its head what other areas you need to go into. You know, we say that Ralph Nichols says that the number one criteria for advancement and promotion in the workplace is effective communication. But how many organizations truly focus on that? You
Yes.
see, what they do is they focus on the technical skills. You people have the technical skills down. If you're in the hospital laboratory, they understand how to run, how to analyze a sample. If you're a construction worker, they understand how to use the equipment, right? If you're in fire or police or some other area, they understand the technical details of the job. Where they need help is how to effectively communicate with each other, how to effectively communicate with a customer, with a citizen that you stop, how to communicate amongst each other.
Hmm.
If you can improve that, you're going to impact. You're going to boost morale, and you're going to strengthen the organization
Yes.
just by
Yes.
that first move.
Yes. Yes. That's